Okay, so we'll take a look at step 27 now. And for step 27, we need some more components from our D-bag. Namely the 3x14mm step screws. We need 2 of those. Our 46mm long, 3mm wide BC2, which is our screw pins. We need long ones here. Our BC5, our low O-rings. We need 2 of those. We need the gearbox joints again, like we did with the rear, but we've got these ones for the front. 2 of those. We also need C18, 2 of those parts from the tree. And we need to do what we did before, very similar. We're going to use one of the little dog bone shafts as our little pushing tool to push the little O-rings into the gearbox cups. There we are. We're going to use one of these little guys. And we then going to screw the components to the front of the chassis this time. I should show how it's done. So as before, we'll take our gearbox cup, take our little rubber bounce, put them little rubber O-rings inside, use the little dry shaft dog bone, there we go, and push that through like so. So that's one of them done. Same again for the other gearbox cup. Pop it in there, as you can see, using the dog bone, push that through, there we are, and it pushes it down into the bottom. So that's that bit done. So before we can put the front arms onto the front of the car, these are the front arms we made in step 26. We need to, as before, put a little bit of greasing in the holes here, in here, here, and here. So I'm going to grease those now, like we did before, very similar before. Just going to put some grease in, try and put it through the actual hole itself, and then we'll clear up any excess. So here we go. A little bit in there, a little bit in there. From the other side, a little bit in there, and again the other side, bring it in there. That should do. You need a little bit just to keep it nice. And then I'm just going to use a tissue, so excuse my hand as I come across camera, and just wipe the area that's slightly over the top, so we can take most of the grease off, because we don't want the grease accumulating the dust as we're running it. There we go. All right, so that's the front of those with a little bit of grease inside, ready to receive the pins that we're going to have, our screw pins and our arms. So we'll get on that next. So as before, as we did before, we're going to take one of our screw pins. We're going to take the right one that we built in step 26. We're going to pop that into the car on here. So that into place. Take your 3x46mm screw pin into the front, locate the holes, and then screw that tight. And the thing here, you need to make sure the orientation of the arm is correct, so you've got this little lug facing forward. Okay, so a case of screwing that now into the car, and we need to do that on both the arms, so the right and the left. So we've done the right one, we did the same again. Bring this into shot there. As you can see, keeping the orientation correct. There we go. Screw pin in and screw that tight. And it won't go any further. You'll see when it tightens up, so you don't need to go mad. Just nip, and it should be freely loose. There we are. That's that bit done. We're then going to take our C18 parts, and we're going to use the step screw and pop them onto the front, on the front arm here, the gearbox. So step screw, take that through, there we go. And you've got one each side, so I'm going to get the other one, step screw, put that through, I'm ready. Hopefully you can see that if I can come across that way. And then screw that tight as well. And hopefully they should all nicely screw together. Hopefully I'll bring this up into camera so you can see. That's the idea, if I can, of course. So you can see what I'm doing. There we go. There we are, that's that one. And then the other one. There we go. That one there as well. Just make sure it's nipped up. It is. And then we take our gearbox cups, as we did before, and we place them in to the gearbox, as we did before. Very similar. Oh. Give it a little turn and a twist. The same again on the other side. There we go, goes in. Now you have step 27 is all complete. Top arms and the bottom arms are in place. Quite nice. There we go.